Hello, good evening, Philippines, mabuhay, and good morning and good afternoon to all over the world. Hi guys, my name is Jay. I'm your host for tonight's live session with Mr. World Philippines Aspirant Candidate. Ayan, so before we start our live session, we are also live at our Pageant Trend YouTube channel. So if you are new to our channel, please don't hesitate to click the subscribe and also the bell button so that you will be updated whenever we have new uploaded videos and also interviews with king and queens. Ayan, so if you are new to our Facebook page also, please don't hesitate to click the like and also follow na rin, diba? Sa aming Instagram account, which is Pageant Trend also. So, guys, I know you are so excited to meet our guest for tonight's live session. So, hindi ko na papatagalin at ipapakilala ko na sa inyo ang ating guest for tonight. So, let us all welcome Mr. Arjun Gallego. Hello, Mr. Arjun.
Hello, Sir Jay. Good evening. Kamusta?
Ayan, good evening din and I'm fine, much better than before. Diba? Ayan. So, kumusta naman si Arjun?
Okay naman po ako, Sir Jay. Ito, excited ako and thank you for this opportunity to have a live interview with you po. And hello po sa mga nanonood sa Pageant Trend and sa mga friends and supporters ko.
All right. So before we start, can you please introduce yourself for the benefits of our international and local viewers?
Okay. Hello, everyone. My name is Arjun Gallego. I am an island boy and a proud Ilonggo from the province of Guimaras. And I have a 6 years experience in hospitality industry as a restaurant manager. And I also work as a freelance model. And in terms of pageant naman po, I had two experience na rin national pageant. And right now, I am one of the aspiring candidate applying for this year's edition ng Mr. World Philippines.
All right. Thank you so much. So you have mentioned that you are a former restaurant manager. So how was
Yeah.
it? Kwento mo naman sa amin.
Yeah. I from Guimaras po, sir. Lumos pa ako dito sa Manila. And then I started a job as a restaurant manager from 2012. And it helps me a lot to grow as a person. And then I use my passion also, especially in hospitality industry, providing good customer service and quality foods to our customer. And from that, I would be able to um, boost my confidence and also helping my family as well.
All right. So before we move on to our to my next question, so guys, if you have questions, don't hesitate to comment down below, and then later on we will be flashing it on our screen and also additional shout out na din, diba? So if kung gusto niyo ma-shout out, of course, you need to comment your questions to Arjun. All right.
Yes.
Okay, so thank you so much, guys, for tuning in. And don't forget to share our live session for tonight so that we can have more viewers to come. Ayan, so I hope you're okay this day. Okay, so before we move on, let's have first a greetings muna sa ating viewers for tonight. So para hindi naman ma-bore si Mr. Arjun. Ayan, so
Okay.
hello sa mga 128,000 viewers. Char. 128 viewers and I know that all of them, so majority of them are your fans, Arjun. So let's greet them. Okay, so
Hello.
let's have our
Ayun, keep tuning in sa Pageant Trend page. And if you guys have a question for me, so don't hesitate to ask me. And yun. And I hope na mag-enjoy kayo sa live session namin ni Sir J. Pat. Yun.
All right. Thank you so much, Arjun. So let's have our first viewer. Ayan, from JM Mendoza. Good evening po. Sending love.
Wow, I thought JM Mendoza na yung ko ano. Hello, JM.
Katukayo lang ni JM siya.
Oo nga.
Next, we have from Isaac Otto.
Hello,
I think
Isaac.
yeah, I think that's shout out to Jing Chavez.
Jeng Chavez. Yeah. Hello.
All right, so we have B. Hani Cabral, Sawadi, sending
Oh, from
love,
Japan.
love. And also shout out to Pio Reporsado Gonzalez. Pa-shout out naman, idol.
Hello, Pio Reporsado Gonzalez.
Let's move on to Jeffrey Mendoza Manlapas. Good evening.
Hi, Jeff.
Thank you for tuning in, Jeffrey. Please don't forget to share our live session. And we have, oh, pa-shout out daw, Arjun from Pio Reporsado again.
Master Pio, hello po.
Ayan, so wag kayong mahiya mag-send ng questions to our live and later on, i-flash natin yan. Okay, so we have another from Rear Fuentespina Lozada. Ayan, may first question agad to our viewers. As an ambassador, how can you amplify voices to the less heard?
Okay. As an ambassador, first of all, we have the influence. We have the social media that we can use as a platform for those person that less heard. So I think as an ambassador, I choose to be a good role model so that I can inspire other people. So yun nga po.
All right. Ayan, so let's move on naman sa during the screening. So kumusta naman yung screening ng Mr. World Philippines? How was the experience?
Masaya na medyo thrilling din siya kasi how many times na move yung schedule of screening, and then I belong to the second batch of screening. So ayun, I'm with other stronger candidates din na talagang nung nakita ko sila is wow, it's a tough competition. And then after that we are shortlisted and then we invited back the next day for the callback. And then from first batch and second batch na mga shortlisted, so we did another batch of screening, interview, and nag-ramp din kami. So ayun, I'm happy naman na nakita ko yung mga co-candidates ko na yun nga talagang they're applying din kasi syempre talagang malalakas sila eh. So ayun, excited na ako for the activities na magaganap if ever.
All right. So who do you think is your biggest competitor?
Hmm. Actually, right now talagang kami ni JM Mendoza yung pinag-ano eh kasi nga siguro may hawig kami. And
Oo.
then other candidates naman I feel na malalakas din sila kasi syempre Mr. World is Mr. World. So I know na all of them are prepared also. So ayun.
Okay, so ayun. Aside from that, 'di ba, you have mentioned that magkamukha kayo ni JM. So how does it feel na masabihan ng gano'n?
Masaya naman, nakakatuwa kasi actually nakita ko rin si JM nung screening pero hindi kami totally nakapag-usap talaga kasi nung ano kami, marami kasing mga girls din sa sa Miss World, sorry. So, we don't have time na mag-usap talaga. So, siguro nagkakahiyaan pa. Pero, friends na rin kami ngayon sa FB and we sent message na rin naman. So, ayun. Nakakatuwa naman na ma-compare din sa kanya.
Alright. So, meron ba kayong group chat? Lahat ng mga nag-screen? Wala
As of
pa,
now,
no?
wala pa po.
How about the announcement ng official candidates? Wala pa rin kayong balita, no?
No, there's no announcement yet po. But ang advice po is we just wait for their na i-contact kami po.
Okay. So another from your profile, you have said that you are a freelance model. Ayan,
Yes
so
po.
can you tell us about your experience and how did you overcome it um, when you get some challenges as a model?
Challenges in terms of work po ba, sir? Or
Mm-hmm.
actually, as a freelance model, it's very challenging. First of all, um, our job is not stable. So hindi namin kailangan na mag-settle lang doon as a model. Kumbaga, we need to find other way na kumita. Kasi syempre, we have our own expenses then and we also help our family. So, it's kind of difficult as a freelance po. Pero masaya.
Okay. Okay. So, ayun. What have you been doing during this pandemic?
Yeah. When pandemic started po, my friends put up a business, a restaurant business. So, he invited me to be as industrial partner. So, yun po yung pinagkakabalahan ko during pandemic. But right now po is nag-close na rin po yung restaurant since, yun nga, with the situations right now, talagang ang hirap i-sustain. So, we decided to close it for the meantime. So, ayun.
All right. You also joined the Mr. Travel Ambassador of the Philippines last 2018, and um, you are title holder.
Yes.
So, ayun, how was your preparation there? How did you win?
Okay. Actually, Mr. Travel Ambassador is the first edition and it's my first time in pageant ever. So, I'm I don't have any idea talaga in terms of pageant noon. So, when I saw the category na paglalabanan and it's more on promoting tourism about in our place and from my experience as restaurant manager and nag-marketing officer ako before. So, yun yung push din sa akin na I think I have a chance to win. So I prepared for question and answer portion, for the ramp, and yun, siguro may determination talaga and since focus ako sa competition na yun because I wanted to grow more and boost my confidence, lalo na in public speaking. So, siguro yung determination ko talaga na manalo, yun yung nakatulong sa akin talaga. And yun, and very blessed and I think it's my time talaga na yung title para sa akin. So, I'm happy naman po.
Okay. So, ayan, pag-usapan naman natin yung another pageant mo, which is the Misters of Filipinas 2019. So, I've met you, 'di ba, before
Yes.
during the press presentation.
Yes.
Okay. So, what was your expectations on that pageant before you
Actually,
decided to join?
actually, my expectation that time, meron akong pressure sa self ko noon kasi coming from a national pageant and since I'm a title holder, so there's a pressure for me na I wanted to win as well. Siyempre, yung mga kalaban ko din is alam kong very competitive din. So since I have the experience na rin and yun nga, may title ako. So malaking pressure siya for me pero that experience naman makes me realize na competition is not all about winning naman kasi. And it doesn't mean na hindi ako nanalo is I fail. Sometimes mistakes makes the person grow more and stronger and siguro hindi rin ako nanalo nung time na yun kasi maybe there are other candidates na destined for that title and yun I'm trying my luck baka dito.
All right.
So
So,
yes.
we are looking forward here in the Mr. World Philippines. Baka ito na yung
Yes,
time mo, 'di ba? And of
yes po.
course, hindi naman as in basa-basa na mananalo ka agad without um, preparation. Ayan.
Yes.
So, yun talaga ang mahalaga. Dapat prepared ka all the time
Hmm.
kapag lalaban. Ika nga nila, you should have the best weapon to yourself.
Exactly.
Diba? Okay,
Yeah.
so I know that you are not rookie in the pageantry. My question is, what do you think is your edge among the other aspirant candidate?
Yeah. I think my edge for other candidate, first of all, my personality and my life experiences. I used to call myself as a fighter in life. So I think that's my advantage coming from province and having a confidence and determination. So I think that would make me stand out compared to other candidates.
All right, thank you. Ayun, so let's talk about your preparation for this pageant. Just in case that you will be included as the official candidate of Mr. World Philippines 2021.
Yeah.
So, ano yung mga preparation mo?
Actually, after joining pageants, I always look forward to join Mr. World. Isa ito sa mga goal ko. So, my preparation is I prepared a lot, especially sa physical. Despite of pandemic, baga for me it's not an excuse na hindi open yung gym. So I did the home workout and then syempre maintain yung minsan nagda-diet ako. Kumbaga more on maintaining my physical figure and then at the same time my experience sa even from academic and then sa pageant. So, yun yung mga realization ko na kailangan mo kung maging prepared kasi Mr. World is Mr. World.
All right. So, again, so let's move on to our readings and greetings to our viewers. Ayan, so ang dami na lang naghihintay. Okay, so we have from Venus Camille Xiaopong Zerudo. Hi po.
Hi, Venus Camille. Good evening.
And also watching John Christian Lazaga. Good evening po.
John Christian, hello.
And we have from LV Montiel Legre. Hello po,
Oh,
gwapo naman ni Sir Arjun.
hi, Nene. Si Nene yan. Ano namin? Friend namin yan.
Okay,
Thank you.
thank you for watching. Okay, next viewer from Mon Contigno Onsay. Pa-shoutout naman kay Raymond Berceles.
Hello, Raymond Berceles. Kamusta?
And from Marvin Cruz Bulataw. Hi, Lods. Sending love. Colorful love.
Thank you, Marvin.
And also shout out here, Rupek.
Yun. Kuya Ru, thank you so much and hello. Thank you for this.
So let's
Si
have
Kuya Rupek.
from Tintin Lisondra
Thank
Tiempo.
you sa
Magandang
support po,
gabi,
Kuya
Mars
Ru.
J. Mars J and Arjun. Magandang gabi daw, sabi ni Tintin Lisondra Tiempo. Arjun, still there? Do you hear me? Mr. Arjun?
Hi, hello, Miss. Hello, Tintin, and thank you for your support po. Hope to meet you soon.
Okay, so
Yes,
next.
yes, sir. I'm here. Yes po.
Okay, next from Prince Tejada.
Yes, sir. I'm here po.
Pa-shout out po. Hello, Arjun.
Hello, sir. Yes, sir. I'm here po.
Okay, so we have from Lyndon Dumenden, watching from Ilocos Sur.
Oh, hello, Lyndon.
And we have from Michael T. Jing. Hi, Meg Idol Arjun Gallego. I'm Ilonggo also. Basta Ilonggo guwapo.
Wow. Hello, Michael. Kababayan. Kamusta?
And we have from John Paul Lamonte. Hello, good evening po.
Good evening, John Paul.
Next, we have from JP Manike. Pa-shout out naman, Sir Arjun.
Hello, JP Maniki.
And we have questions from our viewer. Are you ready?
Ready, sir.
Okay, from Rupek. Question is, what is your stand on the hashtag cancel culture?
Oh, cancel culture. Well, my stand is about the culture. I think the key for that is a universal respect with each other. For I know that all of us have different culture, religious beliefs, or whatever differences that we had. So I think it's a matter of acceptance and respect for each one of us.
All right. Next, we have a question from Luisa Sierra Virtual, one of your fans and supporter. Okay. The question is, if, for example, you found the cure for COVID-19, do you sell it to the pharmaceutical company or you will share it for free?
Well, for this time of pandemic and since I'm very eager as well na matapos na 'tong pandemic na 'to, so I would give it for free.
Okay.
Yan
Thank
po.
you. Next, we have from Felipe Bautista, Balingit the Fourth. What is your definition of success?
Hmm. Success for me, Sir J, is always a combination of, for me, I have a formula. It's a 99% perspiration by means of hard works, and I think 1% is for the inspiration that we need. So, ayun po.
All right. So
And
kung ako naman,
doesn't measure also on how small or big it is. As long as you put your heart and effort towards everything you do, then that's a success.
correct. And on my viewpoint din naman, of course, success, if you have the right decision and right action, then it could be followed by success, 'di ba?
Yeah.
The most important is you have the right decision,
Yes po.
'di ba? And also right action. So if you have the right all those factors, magiging successful ka sa buhay. 'Di ba?
Yes po.
Just like, kapag, magjo-join ka sa mga pageant, you should have the right decision na, "Okay, I am decided to join that pageant, and I'm fully confident na magiging successful ako." 'Di ba? So, right action, of course, preparation for your, catwalk, Q&A portion, and also ayun sa mga, isusuot mo na damit, 'di ba?
Yung hard works
Yan.
talaga is very important.
Yes, correct. Okay, next. From Rier Fuentes Pina Lozada. What makes you a good ambassador?
Well, being a good person and sharing the good values, especially if you are like me, I'm very family oriented person, so I always value the persons. So and I use my experience and I'll be able to show who really I am as a good people. So I think that made me a good ambassador to everyone.
Okay, next question. From Pio Reporsado. Sana may advocacy kayo sa aspirant model katulad ko. Aspirant model pa lang po ako. Ano yung ano mo? Let's talk about your
Mm.
advocacy right now.
Advocacy, may advocacy or advocacy for him po, sir?
Ayan,
As an
sa kanya muna. Ayan, as an aspirant model.
I think my advocacy for you, Sir Pio, as an aspirant model and you wanted to be a model. Actually, I've been in your position as well before. And I think the first thing you do is do a self-reflection, know your strengths and weaknesses, and use your strength kung saan man. Kasi modeling industry is very wide. So there are a lot of categories of modeling. So you should focus on what strength you have, and then if ever you have a weakness, work it out na yung weakness mo turns into strength as well. And with that, you will be able to be confident.
Ang galing. So, ready na siya sa ano, Mr. World talaga. Okay, next question from Fritzy. Is social media helping or hurting our society?
Social media, I think there's a cons and pros po sa social media. I think the correct usage of social media would help us a lot. So social media is, we know that it's a great platform and it will able to connect all of us. But then again, abuse of abuse of social media can hurt our society as well. So we should very careful to use our social media. because yun nga, it's a wide platform. So kailangan natin na gamitin siya in a good way.
All right, thank you so much. So we have a question from one of your supporter. Ayan, may nag-send sa akin ng ng questions. So he's from Eventology and Mythology Philippines. From Ferdinand Abehon. Ayan, meron siyang four questions for you. Yung first question is, you have a great transformation since last year. How did you do it, and who are the people instrumental in your transformation?
Well, first of all, in my transformation, I wouldn't tell it in general, but I think I transformed based on my experience because I wanted to push myself beyond my limit. And then um, also, I'm very thankful also to people around me who always support and love me. So I think the transformation it's not all about physical transformation. It's the transformation that you have from inside based on your experience, and I would able to apply it in everything I do. So I think that makes me transform. Yun.
A- And how about who are the people
Uh,
instrumental in your transformation?
Yun, people around me, my friends, and the support of my family.
All right. So next question. What are your previous pageants and how did you place?
Previous pageant, first of all, is Mr. Travel Ambassador of the Philippines. I'm the grand winner. And then second is Mr. So Filipinas 2019, and I'm top 15 finalist. So yun po.
All right. Next, what is your strategy to win?
Hmm. My strategy to win, first of all, I just wanted to be myself. I want to show who really I am as a fighter in life. I'm a man of perseverance. So medyo sanay ako in terms of hardship. So I think I'm more stronger right now, and yun nga based some experience na nag-gain ko from my previous job and pageant. So I think I'm more confident right now.
All right. Thank you so much. And lastly, who is your manager right now and how is he helping you with your quest for Mr. World Philippines?
Right now, I am under Team Maharlikan. So Sir Ras Maharlikan supported me with this journey, and Maharlikans is a team na sila po yung nag-a-appoint ng mga representative ng Philippines to international pageant, and they are also supporting candidates here in national. Yun nga, nakakatulong sila from the stylist, from photographers and designers as well. So yun po.
All right. Thank you so much. So let's move on to our um, viewers question. From Rear Fantaspina, Lazada again. What Hiligaynon or Ilonggo word defines you as a person?
Ilonggo words is Baskog. Baskog means strong. So I am a strong person and I used to live alone. So I can say na I am independent person, and yun nga, I always tell myself that I'm a man of perseverance.
Wow. Thank
So
you,
Baskog.
man. Ano ba yun? Baskog,
Baskog
right?
means strong. Ganun po.
Correct. So same lang din pala sa sa Bisaya, 'di ba?
May similar
Baskog,
lang po
oo,
din.
ayun. Because I also understand Bisaya. Yun.
Talaga sir.
Yes. And also, ayun, I came from Leyte. So,
Waray.
may oh yes, Waray. May pagkakahawig lang. Baskog mean matigas, 'di ba? Yan.
Opo.
Tigasin, mga ganon. All
Yes,
right,
sir.
so let's move on to our next question from our viewers. Yeah. Okay, let's have from, ayan, from Lastimoso Roel. How will you deal with the bashers on social media, especially in pageantry?
Okay. For me, Sir J, I take on bashers. Pagka parang inano ko siya as like a constructive criticism for me. So first of all, if I think na they had a point
Mhm.
na which I think they are concerned. They have a concern to me na kailangan ko maging strong. But if it's too much, I think I would ignore it because I know myself better than them.
All
Yun.
right. Thank you so much. So next, ayan, from Georgie Velasco. Hi Arjun, how are you? This is Mother J daw. Ayan.
Hi, Mother J. Kamusta?
All right. So next question from our viewer, again from Rupek. Question number 2. What is what is your thoughts and opinions about social media censorship?
Social media censorship. I think it's a good thing na sinesensor din ng media or pinifilter para at least the audience in social media have the options whether if they will yun nga i-view nila yung photos or videos, and yun nga since sinesensor din siya, I think a good thing also siguro na the caption itself would help the audience na parang serve as a warning na yun nga it's all your choice kung i-view mo siya or hindi. So yun nga po.
Correct. So mahalaga talaga ang censorship sa social media. Lalong-lalo not all tawag doon. Ayun, kasi may mga bata din na ano, nasa
Minors.
social media. Oh, yes, may mga minor na nasa social media din. So dapat meron tayong ano, censorship na tinatawag. Kasi 'di ba?
Yes po.
Ayun, parang kumbaga sa TV meron parental guidance, 'di
Yes,
ba?
so may caution na
Correct.
ano.
May portion na para sa pambata lang at may portion naman para sa mga adult lang.
Yes po.
Ayun. So mahalaga talaga ang social media censorship. Okay, next. Shout out to Isaac Otto daw. Okay.
Hello, isa po.
Ayan. Next. Watching from Iloilo, Athena Chelsky, Clark Loma.
That's my sister po. Hello tol. Kamusta kayo ni Mama diyan?
Wow. Thank you for watching po.
Yan po.
And we have comments from Rupek. Galing sumagot. Well, I must say handang-handa na siya.
Thanks Kuya Ru. Laban.
Yes, laban na laban lang. Okay, next question from Binibining Marikit. Wow. If you become the leader of this country, how could you handle the LGBT community about same-sex marriage?
That's interesting. Well, if I'm a leader of this country, first of all, Sir J, LGBTQ community has always space in my heart. I have friends and family na member of LGBTQ community, and I respect and idolize lahat ng mga LGBT because we know that LGBT excels in different industry. So I think my take naman sa about same-sex marriage, if then I think I support them because why would we deprive both people if they love each other? So they have my support po.
All right. Thank you so much. So we have question from Master Jobs. Who would you like to be with? A showbiz girlfriend or a politician fiance?
If I would choose only one, I think I would go to be if I would kung baga pagpipili po talaga ako Sir J, I would go for a politician fiancé because
Why?
I think politicians can use their platform as well kumbaga para makatulong sa ibang tao, and since politicians serves people, so I think I would go for politician fiancé.
All right. Thank you so much. And we have from John Ezekiel Laura, height and age though.
My height is 5'11" and I am 29 years old.
All right. Next question. Follow-up question from John Ezekiel Laura. Age you started working out.
Age, I think 22 years old when I was started na first time ko nag-workout po. 22 years old.
Okay. We have last question from Luisa Sierra Burchell. Do you think handsome guy are the most desirable men in the world?
I don't think so. Because for me, my definition of most desirable man is a man who doesn't only care for his own life, but who also care for the lives of other people around him. And handsome guy is just a physical traits of a person. And I think the desirable traits of a man, yun nga, he should be responsible and sharing what kumbaga yung mga ano niya po, he cares for the lives of people around him. So, yeah.
Correct. Okay, thank you. Next, from Fritzy. What do you think is the biggest problem facing young people today?
Hmm. Young people today, compared to my generation, to our generation siguro Sir Jay, I think improper use of social media or gadgets, because for me, nagkakaroon po sila ng problem sa time management, which I think the most important. For example, if we don't know how to manage our time, kumbaga, magiging problem siya sa atin someday. So I think we should lessen the use of technologies
Mhm.
and instead take your time, talk with your family and friends. So yun po.
All right. Ang pinakamahalaga is you should have take your time to yourself, 'di ba?
Be
Ayan.
productive.
Yes, para maging productive tayo. Okay, next question from Lastimoso Roel. How can you empower people to do good for society?
Well, actually, we don't need a title or position to empower other people in our society. I think to be a good example for your neighbors, you always started it from yourself, and then everything will follow. So yun po.
Okay, thank you. So last question for Rupek. If you have the power to erase one word from the dictionary, what would it be and why?
One word, I think hunger. I would erase hunger because if no hunger in the holy word, I think kumbaga hunger kasi parang ano siya eh, major problem din na dinadanas ng buong mundo. So I think if there's no hunger, so masaya siguro. So yun yung gusto kong tanggalin sa dictionary, hunger. Partis walang hunger na magaganap po.
Correct. Lalong-lalo na ngayong pandemya. So marami ding
Yeah.
nagugutom. So
Opo.
dapat ang ipalit sa hunger is love, 'di ba?
Love and health.
Correct. Love and health, 'di ba? Sa panahon ngayon. Okay, so next. Ayan. Shout out to from Dren Clark Alphonse Armada. Shout out boy from Dueñas. MPS is watching.
Yun. Hi nung Aldrin, tapos sa mga taga Dueñas MPS, kamusta? Shout out sa inyo lahat. Ano po siya, husband po siya Sir Jay ng sister ko and he is a policeman po.
Wow. Thank you, sir, for watching and also for tuning in. Okay, so next from Al Perez. What is your insight about the importance of mental health nowadays?
Well, first of all, mental health awareness is my advocacy, Sir Jay, because you know what, the effect of this pandemic caused a lot of changes in our lives. A lot of people are affected, and it is very important for us not to take for granted, especially the mental and health. because it will help us develop to back on track and maging confident. And it's very important yung mental health po talaga, Sir Jay.
Okay. Next. From Louisa Sierra Burchell again. Not a question, but pa-shout out Arjun.
Hello, Miss Luisa Shera. Thank you po sa mga sa support, and yun nga, I like your humor po sa mga post ninyo.
All right. Thank you for tuning in, Louisa Sierra Burchell. Okay, so let's have another question from Winston Chua Francisco. There are people who do not believe in pageant to empower men or women. What will you say to them?
Hmm. I think I would say that first of all, we are not just a candidate competing for that pageant. As outside pageant, we are also professionals. We had a family to care, and we are not just carrying ourselves into stage. We represent our city and provinces, and we have an individual advocacy na pinopromote, and then pageant as well. They have the organization itself had the platform na makakatulong po sa lahat. So, yun po.
Okay. So since you have mentioned, hindi ko pa natanong kung ano yung talaga yung advocacy.
Mm.
So tell us more about your advocacy.
So, yun nga po, Sir Jay, I choose mental health awareness because in this time of pandemic, a lot of people are affected. We experience the loss of our jobs, we experience sickness, and other people lost their family and loved ones. And I chose this because a lot of this happening, Sir Jay, create a huge impact in our physical and mental health. And ako mismo, Sir Jay, I experienced this kind of mental illness. Being away from my family, I always feel sad, especially this pandemic, and sometimes I'm out of focus, I'm confused, and too much overthink ako lagi, Sir Jay.
Mhm.
And but I overcome this surgery through physical activities, and it will help me to boost my confidence na no, you should not stop, continue. So I choose to promote the health and physical and mental health awareness because it will develop as well confidence and determination, and we can be an inspiration to other people po.
Correct. So yun talaga ang pinakamahalaga ngayong advocacy, yung mental health.
Yes,
Ayun.
sir.
So kasi lahat naman tayo nowadays nakakaranas ng anxieties and depression. So
Yes, sir.
para maiwasan natin, of course, we need an inspiration, a man who will fight for depression and anxiety, and as well as be a good role model to all of us, 'di ba? So
Yes, sir.
even me, nakakaranas din ako ng anxiety, but one of my way to manage my anxiety and depressions, of course, aside from um, updating my pageant page. So ayun, I always watch comedy movies, and as well as yung mga gusto kong panoorin. Ayun, wag lang yung mga nakakalungkot. So
Yeah.
ayun, hindi talaga siya makakatulong sa pagma-manage ng anxiety at saka depression. So dapat yung mga nakakatawa lang, 'di ba?
Tsaka it helps a lot din, big help din, Sir Jay, yung aside for making physical activities like home workouts,
Mhm.
kumbaga, let's make time to talk with our family and friends kasi from that, kumbaga, maano mo siya eh, mawo-workout mo yung sarili mo, hindi yung nagmumukmuk ka lang, ganun.
Correct.
So, maging positive ka na.
Yes, positive thinker, or be an optimistic person always.
Yes,
Ayan.
sir.
All right, so let's move on to our next viewer. Comment from Georgie Velasco. Arjun, I know you were a good person from the time of Mr. South Filipinas, so keep it up. Good luck to your new journey at Mr. World. God bless you.
Well, thank you so much, Sir Joji Velasco. I appreciate it. I'll do
Another
my best.
question. Okay. So another question from John Ezekiel Laura. What title you are vying for?
Well, of course, Mr. World, Sir J. But whatever God's granted na ibibigay sa akin, so I would be okay for that as long as I give my best lang po. Yun yung pinaka-importante and enjoy ko po yung journey na to.
Correct. What do you think is the best qualifications to become the Mr. World Philippines?
Well, for me, Sir J, I think someone who can be a good spokesperson because Mr. World Organization have this big platform na kailangan gamitin din. So as a candidate, I always look up for Mr. World and I'm looking forward to work with this organization. Yun nga po. And so I think it's a great advantage siguro if they choose a good spokesperson for their organization.
Correct. Thank you so much. And we have comment from Herlin Tanalion. So proud of you.
Well, thank you so much po, Taherlene.
And we have from Island de los Reyes. Go. What is that? Jerry J. Go.
Jarjay,
Kayang-kaya mo yan. Ay, Jerry J. Kayang-kaya
based
mo yan. We believe in you.
mga neighbors ko po yun dito. Mga friends ko po.
Wow. Thank
Ate
you so
Island.
much for all right. Thank you so much for tuning in. And please don't forget to share, guys, and follow our pageant page. Next question from Felipe Bautista. If you were given a single day to live, how will you spend it?
Well, I would spend it into beach because I'm a beach lover person. So I would love to go to the beach, chill in seaside and watching sunset.
Okay. Last question for Fritzy. What do you think that what do you think that people have negative image of pageantry?
I think most of the time na I heard, especially in male pageant, Sir Jay,
Mhm.
a lot of people seems to objectify the candidate. So it's kind of na medyo na-hurt po kami as a candidate because we are not just a candidate na competing for the best physique, sexy body, and beautiful face. Kung baga, Sir Jay, yun yung pinaka negative na image ng pageant sa ibang tao, which I think hindi siguro sila ganun ka tag nito. Hindi nila alam yung buong detail ng pageant. So I think pageant as well sa lahat ng mga candidates, we need to use our voice also na yun nga na matigil na po yung objectification ng ibang tao sa mga candidate.
Correct. Okay, so next question from Al Perez. In light of many recent political controversies, do you feel as a title holder it is better to take a neutral stance or express your personal opinion on the issue at hand?
Hmm. For me, Sir J, in my opinion, as a title holder kasi, um, like, it's my opinion, Sir J,
Mhm.
I don't want na in general po, pero as a title holder, I think I would speak up about topics na kung alam ko mismo na mali. So, I have the influence na gamitin ko siya para marinig yung boses. But I think if I don't have any idea for especially political, I honestly hindi ako ganun ka ano sa political. So I think it does because there's no problem na manahimik ka just because ayaw mo lang ng gulo. It's because I don't want to spread uh, message na I myself hindi clear din para sa akin. So yun po yung importance ng ano po sa akin na kailangan hindi porke you're in the position you use it na lang without knowing the whole story. So yun
Correct.
po.
So kung ako naman, I think mas maganda lang siguro pumagitna ka na lang or make some way na makakapag-inspire ka sa mga fans and supporters mo. Ayun, so hindi yung makakapaghiwalay ka sa ano sa
Yes.
ayun, kapag political issue na yung pinag-uusapan. So, ayun, so much better to be an inspiration
Yes.
rather than magkaroon ng division between the pro and ayun. So, ayun lang ang masasabi ko. Wag na natin pahabain.
Kaya nga siguro.
Okay. So next, from Ave Maria Garcia. Hi RJ, we are so proud of you, Jay.
Wow,
Congratulations in advance.
thank you, Nang. See you soon.
Okay, from Jessie Olaires. Galingan mo po.
Thank you so much, Jesse. I will po.
Cheering from Antoinette Gallego Gang. Gange ba o gang?
Ganhe.
Ganhe. All right. Okay, so Ganhe. Good luck, Manong. Love. Kaya mo na.
That's my little sister po. And they're very supportive with
Wow.
me. Thank you,
Thank you
Kai.
so much for tuning in. And we have another question from Al Perez. Probably all the time, people ask you, what can women learn from men? But I would like to ask you, what could men learn from women?
Hmm. I think what men can learn from women is being soft-hearted sometimes. But hindi ko sinasabi na hindi soft-hearted yung men. But for me, men represent this strong and the strength and courage. So I think one thing na as a man wanted na i-adapt from women is being soft-hearted po.
Correct. Kasi yung mga ibang lalaki kasi parang wala ng feelings eh. So, dapat,
Mm.
for example, kung nasa isang relationship ka, dapat, tawag doon, dapat mag-give way ka din sa kung ano, or dapat ikaw yung mag-adjust sa relationship nyo. Ayan. So, hindi pwedeng ikaw na lang yung masusunod. Di
Yes.
porke you're the girl, of course, kailangan ikaw, di ba? So,
But then
dapat
it's a matter
equal.
of balance siguro, Sir Jay. Kasi
Ah,
yun nga, hindi naman lahat ng lalaki ganun. So I think it's a matter of balance na yun nga, kailangan siguro merong isang person lagi na magi-giveaway talaga at para mag-work out po yung relationship po.
correct. Okay, so next question from our viewer from Felipe Bautista. If you were given the privilege to become a mayor of your town, what would you give more importance on? People's health or tourism?
Well, definitely people's health, Sir Jay, because we all know that health is wealth and people is very important and people did those things to help our city and town. So let's give the importance of people talaga, Sir Jay. Yun yung priority ko po.
All right, thank you so much. And we have comment from Winston Chua Francisco. Congrats, magaling sumagot. Yan yung tanong kay Laura Leman.
Wow. Thank you so much po, Sir Winston.
Next, we have comment from Annalyn Gallego Villanueva. Gallego clan are so proud of you, boy.
Thank you so much, Tita Annalyn. See you soon. Pa sana makauwi na ako ng Gimaras.
Okay,
Yan,
so
thank you.
next, from Al Perez again. What is your message of hope? Those people who are suffering from mental health, anxiety, and depression nowadays.
May message of hope for those people suffering mental health. First of all, you need to make things to be productive. First of all, talk to your family and friends, and it's a good thing na you surround yourself with people na who always encourage and give some kind language or advice to you. And from that, I think you would be able to gain your confidence back and be more determined to do whatever you wanted. So yun po.
Correct.
Don't lose hope
Next.
lagi.
Yes. Okay, next. Last question from Winston. Which profession deserves the highest salary and why?
Hmm. Profession. I think yung mga nasa, in my point of view po, is sa mga construction worker because before I used to work in a construction as well.
Mhm.
So, yun nga, construction worker tends to do a lot of hard works but then hindi enough minsan yung pay sa kanila. So, for me, that's ano po, construction
Correct.
worker.
So, kung ako tatanungin din, gano'n din. Kung ano pinakamahirap na trabaho, dapat yun yung ano, yung may pinakamalaking sahod, just like in Japan. So,
Mm,
ang mga mayayaman doon is the farmers and
yes.
also yung mga nasa construction workers. Ayan. So, ang
Ang
mga,
hirap eh. Na-experience ko yun before eh. And yun nga, so sabi ko, parang hindi ko kaya na ganun lagi. So, sila talaga yung deserving ko.
yes, and they are very hardworking, 'di ba?
Mm.
So, kitang-kita naman talaga yung dugot pawis nila. And of course, masyadong delikado din kasi yung ano nila, yung work, 'di ba? So, life talaga ang nakataya sa kanila. Just katulad ng mga gumagawa sa building, 'di ba? So, ayun,
Opo.
kapag naano sila, so wala.
Buwis buhay.
Yes, buwis buhay talaga sila. So, dapat sila din yung may pinaka ano, highest salary. Ayan.
Opo.
So, anyway, opinion lang naman namin 'yon. So, don't mind.
Pero hindi naman
Okay,
specific construction worker lang po, Sir Jay. Kumbaga,
yes,
lahat po ng mga ano na talagang sobrang hirap talaga. So, deserve po nila yun.
correct. Okay, so next, this is a tricky question from Dwayne. Which comes first, egg or chicken?
For me, my opinion, I think the chicken. Because
Wow,
like humans, we came from our mother. So, eggs comes from chicken.
correct. So, dapat chicken muna, di ba?
Yes, sir.
Tapos maingitlog na siya. Eh, di ayun. Okay. Comments from Al Perez. Very well said. I'm rooting for you. Wishing you all the best. Love the conviction sa lahat ng answers. Love.
Thank you so much, Sir Al.
And another comment from our viewer from Raul Miliang. Very well said. I'm rooting for you.
Thank you, Sir Raul.
Another comment also from Winston. Koronahan na yan. Galing sumagot. Kailan po ang coronation night?
Right now po, Sir Winston, we don't have any updates yet. So, we're still waiting for the announcement if we are pasok po kami as an official candidate. So, let's hope for the best po.
All right. Next. Question from Denver Carl. Female pageants nowadays is focusing on empowering women through their advocacies. What can male pageants also offer?
Well, male pageant, actually, Sir J, female and male pageant, I think there, it's not, ano siya, hindi siya ganun ka different talaga. Well, it's a gender difference, but then pageantry uh, used to be a platform for all of us. So I think yung focus siguro din na mai-offer ng male is the equality na lang din, Sir J, siguro. So po, equality for men and women.
Correct. Ayun. So we have another question from Felipe. Cite the most embarrassing moment you had experienced and how did you deal with it?
Hmm. Most embarrassing moment, I think, ano ba? Ang di ko siya maano yung pinaka-embarrassing. Siguro I feel embarrassed siguro the first time na nag-audition pa ako sa casting agency.
Mhm.
I feel embarrassed because I really wanted to become a model that time, but then I know with myself na I'm not prepared. So I feel embarrassed within myself. So that's why I realized na uh, first thing you do to came in a battle, be prepared. So yun po.
So yung hindi pagiging prepared mo din dun sa
Yes.
casting, yun yung pinaka-embarrassing. Okay.
Opo.
So we have Another question from Raid Fernandez als gayer. Okay, so my question is, what makes you blush?
If I re- what makes me blush if I receive compliments from people na I don't used to hear from them. Yun po.
Okay. Next question, last question from our viewers. If you were to compare yourself to a Hiligaynon delicacy, what would it be and why?
Well, from coming from the province of Guimaras, I would proudly say na I'm a mango because I'm a sweet person and family oriented. So just like mango from Guimaras, we are known from the sweetest mango in the world, and I think I'm a sweet person as well.
Wow, sweet person. In what way? Charo.
In all aspect.
Okay, so ayan. So we will move on to our last part of this session, which is the fast talk questions.
Sige
Ayan.
po,
So
sige.
ready ka na?
Ready, sir, laban.
Okay. Ito, first question. Ayan. So what's the best way to start the day?
Coffee,
Okay, next. What would be the most amazing adventure to go on?
hiking,
Okay. What would be your ideal way to spend the weekend?
beach,
What is something that is considered a luxury, but you don't think you could live without?
a shrimp every meal. Para sa akin, luxury.
Okay. What's the most interesting piece of art you've seen?
I think, Sir Jay, yung mga tattoo art na nakikita ko sa Facebook na more on message of love. So, yun po.
Do you have tattoo?
No po.
Hmm. Okay. Parehas tayo walang tattoo. Okay. Next, what city would you most like to live in?
Here in Philippines po or ano. I think if I wanted to go in Switzerland because for me Switzerland is just like a paradise po.
Okay. Next question. Are you usually early or late?
Early po.
Next. Pets. What pets did you have while you were growing up?
Wala po sir eh. Hindi pa ako mahilig sa pets.
Pero may pet kayo sa bahay niyo.
Meron kaming dog before pero since early ako na wala lagi sa bahay so I don't grow na merong ano talaga na may mga pets sa bahay.
Okay, next question. What is the most annoying question that people ask you?
Ang kapal ng kilay mo kasi minsan po Sir Jay ano parang hindi na siya ano eh, hindi ko sure minsan kung nakakatuwa ba or compliment.
Actually, gusto ko nga rin makapal yung kilay ko. Tingnan mo, parang wala lang akong kilay eh. 'Di ba?
Hmm.
Nagmumukha akong Mona Lisa. Char. Pangarap ko nga kumapal yung kilay ko. How did you maintain that?
Ewan ko po, mana po kasi ako sa papa ko po eh, makapal talaga. Actually, binabawasan ko na nga po yung Sir Jay. Kasi minsan,
Okay.
nasasabihan ako na ano, baka mag-iisang linya na lang daw. Kaya minsan nakaka-trip na.
Okay. Anyway, bagay naman sa iyo eh. Pinabagay talaga sa lahat ng ng bagay yung 'di
Thank you, Sir
ba?
Jay.
Siguro kung makapal yung yung kilay ko, hindi yata bagay sa akin. So ito na talaga yung binigay sa akin ni Lord. So be contented of what you have.
Opo.
Na lang siguro. Anyway, okay, next question. Fast talk question. Ayan. What's the best thing that happened to you last week?
Yun po nung ano po, nung nag-screening po. And happy naman ako na, yun nga, nakasama ko.
All right. Next. What piece of entertainment do you wish could you erase from your mind so that you could experience it for the first time again?
Hmm. The first time I won sa Travel Ambassador of the Philippines. So, gusto ko siyang tanggalin and looking forward na magiging first time ko siya for Mr. World.
Okay, next question. What amazing thing did you do that no one was around to see?
Minsan po ano po, umiiyak ako mag-isa. Pag parang feeling ko very seldom kasi ako umiyak, Sir Jay. Pagka nagbe-breakdown ako, so yun po.
Okay. Ako naman every time pag during take a bath, ayun, kumakanta, feeling singer. Charot.
Ako naman, Sir Jay, kaya
Ayun.
gusto ko na gano'n kasi minsan ang hirap ko talagang umiyak. So para sa akin parang good job, Arjun. Nakakaiyak ka rin.
Okay, so next question. What are you looking forward to in the coming months?
To be an official candidate of Mr. World and hoping to give my best and win the title po.
Kaya yan. We're looking forward for you, dear.
Laban.
Laban lang tayo. Okay, so next. Hip hop or rap?
Rap.
Sneakers or leather?
Sneakers.
How many times did you fall in love?
Hmm. Long time na eh. Marami na rin before, pero long time na nawala po.
So, hindi
So,
mabilang, madami. Char.
before, pero I'm 6 years single na po, kaya wala mo.
Okay. How many times you take a bath?
Twice a day, sometimes 3 times po.
So, three
Pag
times
nag
kapag sobrang init. Lalo na ngayon summer, no?
pag nag-gym po ako 3 times a day. Pag normal days po, twice a day.
All right. Okay. Part of the day you want.
Part of the day, evening po, tulog na.
So, more on tulog, no? Okay. Next. Favorite pastime?
Pastime,
Mhm.
ako tulog siguro. Tama.
Tulog lang.
Kasi ang
Pag
hirap
wala
ko
kang ginagawa.
eh. May insomnia kasi ako, Sir Jay, kaya feeling ko yun yung magiging favorite ko na
Okay. Next. Favorite color?
black and white.
Sexiest woman or man, you know. So, woman tayo.
Angel Oxin is my
Okay.
ultimate
Lights off, lights on.
on.
Wear glasses or contact lens?
Glasses.
Left-handed or right-handed?
Right hand.
Brown eyes or blue eyes?
I would love to have a blue eyes.
Sunrise or sunset?
Both. But I prefer sunset.
Scrambled or over easy?
Scrambled egg.
Okay. Go out to breakfast or dinner?
Dinner.
Next. City or countryside?
City po.
Jeans or leggings?
Jeans.
Always hot or always cold?
Always hot.
Saturday or Sunday?
Sunday.
Adventure or comfort?
Comfort po, Sir Jay.
City or beach?
Beach. Definitely.
Okay. Movie marathon or color run?
Movie marathon na horror. Masaya.
Mahilig ka rin pala sa horror, no?
Opo, pero mas nakakatawa kasi yung reaction ko pagka horror. Kaya minsan nababad trip yung makasamahan ko kasi maano ako magugulatin.
Maingay, no? For
Opo.
sure. Okay, next. Short vacay or jungle trekking?
Jungle trekking pa.
Okay. Single or partner?
Single.
Roller coaster or Ferris wheel?
Roller coaster.
Dine in or take away or take out?
Dine in.
Cooking or house cleaning?
House cleaning na lang. I don't know how to cook kasi.
Okay, take a walk or driving?
Take a walk.
Hipster cafe or restaurants?
Restaurant, Sir Jay.
Okay, next. Cookies or cake?
Cookies.
Text or call?
Text.
Name three social medias that you open.
Facebook, Instagram, and Viber.
Okay. Puzzles or board games?
Board games. Scrabble.
Shower or
Yeah.
tub?
Shower.
Okay, so let's move on to funny questions.
Sure po.
Yeah. Okay. First question, would you rather trade some intelligence for looks or looks for intelligence?
Sorry, Sir Jay.
Would you rather trade some intelligence for looks or looks for intelligence?
Looks for intelligence. Being intelligent
Okay.
is being handsome ka na nun pagka matalino ka eh.
Okay, next. If everything in your house had to be one color, what color would you choose?
White.
Bakit?
Favorite color ko siya is black and white. Pero I'd prefer white kung sa bahay po. Yung mas maliwanag, mas maaliwalas.
Correct. So mas peaceful tingnan.
Yes po.
Okay, next question. What animal would be the most terrifying if it could speak?
Naku. Aso?
Why?
Takot kasi ako minsan sa aso, Sir J. Kaya minsan baka pag tinitingnan pala ako, baka may inisip ko, ano kaya nasa isip nito? Pag nagsalita na, naku, lalo.
Okay, next. If you had a warning label, what would yours say?
Warning label?
Yes, warning label like fire exit, mga ganon, dangerous, don't keme.
Caution, hot surface.
Wow. Oh, talagang always hot, no? Always hot ka, Arjun, no?
Yun po.
Okay. Would you rather go 30 days without your phone or your entire life without dessert?
30 days without phone.
Taray, mabubuhay ka. Ako hindi. Kailangan lagi dala ko yung phone ko kasi my phone is also part of my management for depression.
Ako naman kasi, Sir J, parang if given a chance, walang phone for 1 month, tapos nasa vacation ka lang, like sa island, parang alam mo, stress-free. Ganun.
Siguro. Ayun. Okay, so next. If you were reincarnated as famous landmark, which would it be?
Siguro po sa Guimaras, syempre. So, gusto ko dun sa Balaan Bukid. Kasi yung Balaan Bukid is a religious site na ginaganapan lagi ng sa Holy Week. So, yun po yung gusto ko.
All right, next. If you could only eat one food for the rest of your life, what would it be? Isang food lang, ha?
Shrimp.
Okay.
Adik ako sa hipon, Sir J.
Okay, so next. Ito. Mahilig ka sa movie, di ba?
Yes po.
Okay, what would be the worst movie sequel ever made?
Yung Insidious, Sir J.
Why?
Insidious 2, ano. Kasi sobrang nakatakot siya all episode. Kumbaga parang hindi ako nakaka-move on lagi. Tapos kahit how many times ko siyang panoorin, okay lang sa akin. Nagugulat pa din ako.
Oo, parang ano, parang kapag manood ka nun, parang nandun ka talaga sa ano, no, sa
Oo.
eksena. So, totoong hindi ka talaga makakatulog pag napanood
Mm.
mo yun. Lalo na pag mag-isa ka lang, di ba?
Oo nga po eh.
Okay, next question. If you were a man, if you were a woman for a day, what would be the first thing you will do?
Hmm. Ipagluto yung mahal ko.
Wow. Women ha? Women. Or woman
Hmm.
pala, sorry.
If I'm a woman, so ipagluluto ko
Ah,
rin yung vice versa din, Sir Jay. If I'm a man, gusto kong ipagluluto din yung girlfriend ko.
okay. Next. What is the weirdest thing you find attractive in a person?
I think sa iba po kasi, Sir Jay, ano eh, hindi nila, based sa mga friends ko, hindi nila na-appreciate yung mga black beauty, like mga Nigerian. Ako, I
Mm.
find them beautiful and attractive.
Okay. If you got stuck in an elevator and were forced to listen to only one song, what would it be?
Like a Rose by A1.
Wow.
Favorite ko
Favorite,
yan.
favorite ko din yon yung A1.
Ay,
Yan.
talaga ba?
Correct.
90s, 90s eh.
Oo, bet ko dun si ano, si Mark. Nakalimutan ko na eh.
Si
Ganda,
Mark,
ano, si Mark,
si
oo.
and si
Yeah,
Paul.
yes. Si Mark yung pinaka-bet ko dun. Yun.
Mm.
Okay, so next question. What do you think is the most unpleasant sounding word?
Yung mura po, yung PI, ayoko po nakakarinig ng ganun.
Correct. Parang nakakaano din, no?
Kahit sabihin kong like
Pagpakita.
sa mga Tagalog, parang ginagawa ng expression. Even yung mga staff ko before, Sir J, alam nila, once nakakarinig ako, parang hindi naman ako sobrang bait, pero hindi ko lang siya, ano, parang naririndi lang ako kapag naririnig ko siya.
Correct. Okay, next question. Who or where would you hunt if you were a ghost?
Sa, ano po, sa forest.
Hmm.
Nakakatakot
Eh,
yun eh.
sino naman yung i-hunt mo doon sa forest? Sorry.
Wala naman. Kung sino lang yung mga ano.
Sino lang yung
Basta kung
pupunta doon, no? Okay, so we have comments from our viewers. Ayan. From Limwell, Buenaventura Tayag. Para po silang magkapatid ni co-aspirant J. Mendoza. Pareha silang makapalang kilay. Twin brothers.
o nga po, Sir Limuel, eh, marami pong nag-ano. So, ayun, looking forward na mapabilang kami ni JM sa ano. So, I know na we can be a good friend din naman. And a brother na rin.
Correct. Okay. Do you have any superstition?
Superstitious. Uso kasi sa province, like, huwag kang matulog ng basa yung buhok, baka mabulag.
Correct.
Ganun.
Oo, ganun din. Yung alala ko nung sa lola ko. Yun, after maligo, bawal daw kasi magkakaroon, dadami daw yung uban mo. Parang ganun.
Saka yung
Iba-ibang
pag,
paniniwala.
ano, Sir Jay, pag kumakain, huwag kang magligpit na, alam mo, nagpatong-patong ng mga pinggan kapag ka may kumakain pa. Kasi yung matitira, it's either patong-patong yung problem or patong-patong yung asawa, gano'n.
Correct. Ayun. And habang kumakain, bawal ka magsalita. Ang ganun.
Mm.
Don't talk if
If
your
your
mouth
mouth,
is full ganun. Okay, so that's conclude our live session for tonight. So, do you have any message to your fans and supporters, JM? So, ayan, talk to them.
JM, Arjun po, Sir
Ay,
Jay.
sorry, Arjun, sorry. Sorry. Arjun. Ayan. Sorry.
Dahil po shoutout namin kay JM Mendoza, bro, kita-kits soon. Ganun. Sir Jay, ha? Okay,
Ayan,
sige.
sorry. Kasi nabasa ko dito yung JM eh. Okay, Arjun, sorry. Okay.
So,
Ayan.
ayun guys, please support me guys for my journey for this Mr. World Philippines 2021, and thank you for all your support, especially sa mga friends ko from Guimaras and Iloilo, kay mama, sa mga kapatid ko, and then also thank you so much sa mga supporters ko, like as early as now, meron na kaming supporters, lalo na sina Kuya Ru, sina Master Jobs, Miss Tintins, Luisa Shera, yun po marami. Kaya nakakataba ng puso ko na as early as now na merong ng mga fans na nagsusupport sa amin. To the point na gumawa pa sila ng page namin. And yung GC nga po ng mga supporters, tawag po nila is Arjun Lover. So, thank you guys so much and I really appreciate it. And I will do my best para sa laban po na ito. Yun po.
Okay, ayan, shout out to Viens Von Kaiser. He's watching right now. Laban brother daw.
Brother Vince, kamusta? Laban. And yun nga po, si Vince is one of the aspiring candidates as well. So, yun po.
All right. Thank you for watching, Vince. And last shout out Manong from Alvin. Arjun, ayan, so Arjun still there?
Shout out kay
Ayan.
Kim. Si Alvin,
Kay
kapatid ko po yan.
Okay. So thank you for tuning in. Ayan, medyo nawala ka sa sa connection. And ayan, so saan ka namin mahanap,
Ay, ganun po ba? Yun, okay
Mr.
na po.
Arjun? Do you have any social media, Mr. Arjun?
Hmm.
Ay, yung ano mo, Cam?
Yes, guys, you can follow me on my... Okay. You can follow me, guys, on my social media. My Facebook is Arjun, and my Instagram is arjun.ganhe. And yun guys, follow nyo rin po yung pageant trend kasi sila po yung mga number one na nagpapalaganap ng mga mukha namin sa page. And yun guys, thank you so much for your support. And thank you so much din Sir Jay for having.
Ayan, so medyo nawala na naman sa line si Mr. Arjun. Mr. Arjun, paulit nga ulit ng message mo.
Ano po?
Paulit-ulit
Ayun
ng
po.
sinabi mo. Yung last part. Sige, yung last part mo na sinabi. Kasi hindi na narinig ng ating viewers.
Yun po, and their Instagram.
All right. So thank you so much, JM, for your JM for Arjun. Nalilito ako sa iyo kasi magkamukha kayo eh. Ayun. Thank you so much, Arjun, for your time. And ayan, so good luck on your Mr. World Philippines journey and sana mapasama ka sa official candidates. And again, if you are new to our Facebook page and also YouTube channel, don't hesitate to subscribe us on our YouTube channel, Pageant Trend, and follow us on our Instagram account, Pageant Trend, and also Facebook page. Please like and share this live. And ayun, thank you so much guys for tuning in, and this concludes our live session with Mr. World Philippines 2020
Thank you guys
Aspirant
so much.
candidate Arjun Gallego. Ayun, so magkita-kita po tayo tomorrow at 4 p.m. sa aming live session naman with Miss Philippines Earth 2021 candidate na si Ronnie Meneses representing Mandaluyong City. So, kita-kita tayo tomorrow guys, 4 p.m. with live session naman with Miss Philippines Earth candidate. Thank you so much guys for tuning in, and have a nice day all over the world, and have a nice evening here in the Philippines. Thank you so much guys for your time. Bye!